My name's GD and welcome to my idiot's guide to 7 days. Right, so welcome in. This is my idiot's guide. I'm the idiot. You are not the idiots out there. This is an idiot's guide by an idiot, not for an idiot. Okay, just want to clarify that before I go and hurt people's feelings, you know. So we're going to go straight in. Nothing, I'm not changing anything in the settings, all right, at all, except drop on death. Change that to backpack only if you want to. If you really want to really kind of hedge your bets, you can just drop on death, drop that to nothing, then you won't drop anything and you'll just spawn back into the world again with your full backpack and your full inventory and everything. But I normally like to leave that on a backpack only. That way it leaves you with the stuff that's in your tool belt. So if you've got weapons in there, if they've got any bullets in them, you still have a little bit of ammunition if you need it. I'm not changing anything else on here, but if you are new to 7 days, the things I would advise you to change would be the loot abundance. Standard is 100%. You can push this up to 200%, so it will give you twice as much loot. Now, you will normally find if you change that, you will start getting duplicate books. So instead of just getting one book, you'll get 2 books. That way you've got something to sell to the trader if you really need to. They're not they're not worth as much money as they used to be, but that is an option. The other thing is the XP multiplier. As standard, it's at 100%, but you can put that right up to 300% if you want. You can also drop it right back down to 25, but it stands at 100% when you spawn into a world, and that's how quick your XP will multiply and get you further into the game. So the quicker the XP goes up, the quicker you progress into the game. But everything else is absolutely standard, okay, apart from the backpack. Okay, so we're going to go, game name is going to be an idiot's guide. We're going to random gen it. Generation seed is going to be worlds? No, it's going to be an idiot's guide. And we're going to click start. And we're going to generate our save game. All right, so here we go. Let's get spawned into the world. That's all generated. It does take a little bit of time to generate the worlds. But I mean, as you can see why. Okay, I mean, there's a lot going on. Right, so as you've spawned in, first things first, I'm just gonna, oh no, I can't actually because you can't see the HUD. Just a little bit of what you can see on the screen. This is completely vanilla. There is absolutely no mods in my game whatsoever. Okay, so if you see bottom left, the blue bar is going to be your stamina. Keep an eye on that. If you run out of stamina, you cannot swing any of your axes or anything like that, or your weapons, and you can't run away from zombies either. Red bar is your health bar. Obviously, if that depletes down to 0, you are going to die. Top of the screen is your compass. Tells you what day you're on and what time it is in the day. The only times you really need to be concerned about is 10 o'clock at night, which is when all of the zombies get a little bit irate, and you want to stay away from them for the first few nights if you can possibly do that. And 4 a.m. is the next time, because that is when the zombies come a little bit less aggressive. You've got top right hand side, you've got the version, what we're playing on, you've got what biome we're in, which is the pine forest, and then underneath that you've got your tutorial challenge, which we will get back to in a second, because right at the bottom of the screen you can see the toolbar. You've got 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 boxes all across the bottom, and that is going to be your tool belt. And that so box number 1 is number 1 on your keyboard. So if I push number 3, it will bring up what's in box number 3. Same as if I hit box number 5, it'll bring that up. So there, your quick keys are on your keyboard for that, and that is your keys on your keyboard, not your number pad. So while we're here, let's quickly do the tutorial. So it tells you up there, open the challenge window by pressing Y. Do that. Click up here. You can read this if you want to. I'm not going to, but if you want to, you can. It's just a little introduction thing. You can redeem that, and then this unlocks the basics of Survivor. You can see all of these yellow things all over the screen. Those are the things that you need to collect. So it says gather fibers, gather wood, and gather small stones. What I normally do is I hold the button, hold my left click down, and I do a lot more than the game is asking me to do. I will collect that stone there though, and that stone there. Just keep wandering about. You're normally going to be okay for zombies this early on. They don't normally, you normally get a certain amount of time. I don't know exactly how much time you do get, but you get a certain amount of time before the zombies will actually spawn in and try and ruin your day. Let me just pick some of these stones up like that. I think we've probably got a fair amount now that we can be working with. The plant fibers is the thing that I'm kind of going for at the moment, because one of the things it tells us to do is the primitive outfits, but not quite yet. Stone axe is first. We'll craft one of those up. You have to bring it down into your hotbar, because the next thing is to actually hold said axe. Now you see here it says harvest wood and harvest small stones. Now we collected small stones, but we didn't actually harvest any, and I'd like, is there one like small stone on the floor? I bet there isn't. I bet I picked them all up because I'm some sort of idiot. Hey, an idiot's guide. See, I knew there was a reason. Right, so we're literally taking down an entire tree. I just keep going on an entire tree. Now you can break these up to get your small stones, but what I want to try and show, if I can, there is never a stone around when you bloody well want one. There really isn't either. If I run this way, still big stone, still a big stone, no little ones. I'm just going to keep running. There will be one. There's one there, right? It doesn't highlight the little ones, but as you can see at the moment, harvest small stone is none. If you hit the little stones, so if you can't find a big stone like that, you can take the little ones and you can break them down with your axe, and it will give you a stone from a stone. I know, crazy, right? But I'm gonna take down an entire stone node as well, just so I've got enough stuff in my inventory to see me through what I do next. So we're gonna go primitive outfit. Now it only tells us to craft the primitive outfit. That's all it asks you to do, and then it asks you to wear it. But what I now do is I just type in prim, because that's just how I roll, and we're going to craft the gloves, we're going to craft the hood, and we're going to craft the shoes. Once they are all crafted, we can hit W on that, wear, and this one here, that is your next thing to wear, because that is your next objective, and that is done. Now it says craft a club, wooden club, craft you. I'm going to bring you down into there. I normally move my stuff around. You will tend to find that you'll realize you don't need to keep that piece of paper. You don't really need to keep cones for now, at least. But you will find there is a way. You would just have to find how you would like your tool layout to be down here, okay, and just sort of work out what you like to do, whether you like to use your keys. I still scroll wheel. You can still scroll wheel between these, but that is sometimes a bit of a pain. But let's get on now and craft our primitive bow like that. Now it says stone arrows. I can't craft any because I haven't found any feathers yet, which is unusual, but as you can see, there's no yellow markers around the little area where we've spawned to tell us if there's any nests on the floor. So we're just going to run around for a bit, and hopefully one of these markers will pop up over here. Get into here, get ourselves wow, a feather. I mean, it is enough to make an arrow, but I do like to normally roll with a bit more than that. But let's just crack on and we'll do that. We'll craft one arrow because that's all we can do now. And now it says here, redeem rewards. Hold tab to open the radio menu. You can do that and it will open this, and you can click down here on challenges. You don't have to. You can hit Y and it will do exactly the same thing. So we hit W, just keep tapping W, and that is how you get all of your, that's, apart from now walking to the trader, that is pretty much the little tutorial bit is pretty much done. So now if you look on the compass at the top, we've got that little yellow icon, the exclamation mark. That is where the trader is, and that is where we now need to head to. On way to trader, search nests like that. 10 feathers, yes please. Search nests. You should have enough stone on you, and you should have enough fibers as well. So nests and trash. Search these. Ooh, animal fat and a spring. Animal fat is going to be good when you start thinking about cooking. Over here as well, these, we're going to just quickly search this nest as well. These stumps. Take these stumps early on in game as much as you can, because there is a small chance that these will give you honey. And they also give you wood as well. That sounded very wrong. But they also, yeah, they produce wood. That's not getting any better. So that, yes, they produce wood for you, so it's always handy if you see one to take them down, mainly for the honey. But let's get over to the trader and see what he has for us. And don't forget, on the way over, make sure you look at all of the trash piles and all of the nests. Okay, as you can see, we're coming up onto the trader now. In vanilla, all traders are locked to their own biomes, so you will get the same traders throughout the entire game. The other thing I probably should have said was, whilst heading over to the trader, avoid zombies. That's what I tend to do for the first part, because you haven't really, you've got a club, yes, but you don't really, wow, you don't really have anything to defend yourself with. Now, traders are protected. Zombies cannot break in. They will just bash and bash and bash onto the fences and stuff, but they cannot get in. You might think that you're safe here, but you are not, because as soon as it hits 10 o'clock, you're going to get kicked out, and I mean kicked out, and that is it. Then the zombies will be all over you. But the other good things that the trader does have, which you should search, is all of their workstations. And take everything. The forge, you are possibly going to get a forge book. Really? No forge book? You absolute scumbag. So you're going to get books and stuff like that from all of these, but every single trader has one of every single workbench. They're all broken and destroyed. There we go. There's a forge ahead book. So yeah, they're all destroyed. There are, I think it was Undead Legacy, I believe it was, that had working stations in traders and stuff. There are certain things you can go through everything. I tend to just run around and just take the main things. You can loot the trucks as well if you really want to, because sometimes you do get some decent loot out of there. Here you go. Look, we got some Duke tokens. Seeds. I drop seeds pretty much straight off the bat because I don't require them straight away, and they just fill up your inventory. But this is Trader Rect. He's a lovely gentleman, as you will hear. Ready?
I'll sell you goods, but if you cross me, you'll meet the wrong end of my 44.
See? Lovely
well,
gentleman.
Look here, boys. We got ourselves a real-life hero, and now he wants to be paid.
Yes, I do. Absolutely. You will learn to love Rect, well, or hate him and want to shoot him in the face. He'll only have one job for you, and that is... wait, oh, sorry. No. You take the stone shovel first, Judy. Don't get ahead of yourself. Don't get ahead of yourself. It's not really worth checking his inventory yet. You don't really have anything to sell him. So click on his special jobs. You'll only have one, which is the intro buried supplies. You've just got a shovel, which is really, really handy for this
make you an offer
job.
you
Let's start off with
can't
something a little
refuse.
easier. Go dig this up for me.
What are you standing there for?
So,
Don't you have work to do?
See, I told you, he is absolutely, he's a lovely, lovely man. Now, what I tend to do, oh, there's a zombie. Okay. What I tend to do is avoid those at all times. You just use a different gate. They might still come to you if they do. I know he's just going to sit over there and bash, which is fine by me. Now, I do still have some wood on me, so I'm going to click on here and here. Where are we? Wood storage crate. I'm going to craft one of you up. I'm also going to bring that shovel down. Bring the storage crate into your inventory. Scroll or click on the button that you've put it into. Click on there. And now I'm going to leave my dukes on me. You can go away. You... oh, iron arrowheads. That's a handy find already, because I believe we can make some arrows out of those straight off, I think. Lead can go away. Glue. You. Keep the feathers. Put the eggs away. We don't need them yet. Green bar at the bottom here. Sorry, I should have mentioned this. Green bar at the bottom is food. And blue bar is water. Now, I'm going to leave all of those inside my inventory. Click on tab. Click up here. Arrows. Can you craft... Or do they have to be... No, they are straight from the get-go. So you can... So if you get these, all you need is feathers, wood, and the iron arrowheads. And you can craft these in your pocket, which is really, really good. But you do need to keep up with your feathers. So now you've got rid of everything in there. We're going to get rid of the plant fibers as well, actually. Keep the stones on you, because everything you're going to make so far is going to be stone. So you are going to need those. Keep the arrowheads on me as well. So we are now going to go over to here, and we're going to go and dig up whatever Rect's treasure was. Now, same things apply on the way over to here. Keep an eye out for nests, and keep an eye out for trash. See, now I've just picked up another 5 of those. I've only got 4 heads left, so we're going to do that, hit craft, boom. We'll keep them a crafting, and we can keep wandering on over. So like I said, trash and feathers, or the nests to get the feathers. And you also want to keep an eye out for those stumps as well, just in case you can have a little bit of a chance to grab hold of some honey as well. Right, so you can see we're coming up upon the... There's a zombie over there. We're coming up upon where we need to be. We are going to have to take him on. I'm going to hit crouch. I'm going to hold down R. I am going to hit the iron arrows, and I am going to try and take... Oh, you're not a he, you're a she. I do apologise. Get some sneak damage on you. You're going to take a couple of arrows at least. The XP has popped. You are gone. Come over to them. Well, did I get you through? I do apologise. That looked like that might have been a bit painful. So yeah, if there is anyone just floating around, just get rid of them. If you can get rid of them from afar, then so be it. But like I said, it's R, and then you can just change back to your stone arrows if you run out of your iron arrows. Just keep making as many arrows as you can. So let's get onto our shovel over here. Come over to this and push E. Now these, or the first one, this little buried supplies from the trader that you get as the intro kind of quest thing, is a lot easier than the actual buried supplies that you normally get from the trader. What I tend to do now is I will take out the entire top part of the ground where the circle is and where it encroaches into, because you're gonna need cobblestone to make, or to upgrade your blocks, if you're gonna make a horde base, or even if you just want to make somewhere just to pin yourself down for the night. You're gonna need some cobblestone, and for that you need stone and you need clay to create said cobblestone. So I tend to do this and just keep digging while the circle is coming in. Just let your stamina build up a little bit, and just keep digging. And it doesn't take too long to do this little quest that we get from the trader. So there we go, the circles come in again. We are sort of digging in the right place. Always make sure that you can get out. Never dig straight down, because if a zombie does happen to wander past and it wants a piece of you, it'll just fall down the hole and then you are screwed. Because 9 times out of 10, if you are in a hole digging for treasure like this, you will have no stamina. There we go, we can see the chest just under here. We're going to click E. We don't need lockpicks for these ones, and if we press R, it will take everything. Now, something to think about, or something to remember, is if you hold shift and move things, left click like that, and do it that way, and then press E. Oh, hang on. Did I leave me? Oh, that's a lot quieter to remove stuff. I heard a zombie. I know I did. Oh, I can see you over there. It's a crawler. Yeah, so doing things that way, if you shift and drag stuff in to back into your inventory from the chest, it's quieter. If you press R, it makes noise and it will alert zombies to come and give you a hard time. Now, left clicking is a normal attack. Right click is a power attack, and you will do a lot more damage with your power attacks by right clicking than you will by left clicking, but you do also use a lot more stamina. So that is done. There is a nest, there is another feather and another egg. We can now return to trader because it says in the top left hand side that we can return. Let's have a quick look in the trash here first though. There is some cobblestone rocks. That is a good find out of that loot. Another nest as well. We'll knock up some stone arrows if we need to, but hopefully we'll just keep firing the arrows at the zombies when we need to, and then we'll just go and collect them from the bodies, I think. But we'll just get enough feathers to at least keep us going if we need to. So, but for right now, it is back to the trader. So here we go, we are back at the trader. I'm using a different entrance for the trader. Now, have a good look around the trader at this point, if you think you've got time, because there are certain things. What an awesome source in loot. Okay, I'll take that for definite. But yeah, have a good look around and search everything from the trader. I tend to do this a little bit later on in the game. I'm not used to finding such good loot like that awesome source, if I'm being honest.
What do you want?
We'll get into awesome sources and stuff like that later on in this series, I think. So now we've come back. Click on E.
Here's your reward.
Now, all right. All right, dude, please. So now you have to choose what you want him to give you. Right. My opinions on this. Pipe rifle, good weapon, takes way too long to reload. Shotgun, same thing, not a bad weapon, but the reload time is ridiculous. Pistol will hold 6 bullets, I think 5 or 6 bullets. Again, takes a long while to reload. Baton, I don't use them. I feel like they're too slow in your hands until you are spec'd into them. So I always go machine gun. It holds the most amount of bullets, and it seems to be the best the best. Basically what I'm trying to say is they're all pretty shit, but the machine gun is the best out of all of them. There was a phrase I was trying to think of and I could not think of it. So machine gun bundle, we're taking that.
Chop, chop, dumb fuck.
He hasn't given us anything, but as I was running across, I did find myself a book in some trash, right? So we have got a sharp sticks book, which improves spear crafting skill. Okay, so don't sell it because you haven't read it.
I know,
but what you can do now,
legs for coins.
See what jobs he's got. I tend to take the closest one that's not a buried supplies. So okay, basically this here, clear zombies, 225. We're at Motel 7. So I'm going to take that because we need somewhere
up your ass
to spend the night.
Job done.
Jesus, dude, seriously. We need somewhere to spend the night, okay? But we're going to come into here now, click on that book. I'm going to use it, and that is now going to give us a spear, a stone spear, or the option to craft a stone spear. So you come up to here, stone arrows, stone axe, stone spear. We can make a tier 2. We've got the stones, the plant fibers, and the wood because we've been good at getting all of our resources together and keeping those. I'm going to craft one. I don't very often go with spears, but as we've got that book early on, we've got a tier 2. It's going to be the best weapon that we can roll with. So let's have a quick look around. There's some things here you can loot the trucks and stuff as well outside. But what you do need to think about now is if you hit tab, you're going to have some skill points. You've had skill points earlier on. I don't tend to use my skill points until I've done that first little buried quest, but I want to do it before you go into your first sort of POI. Me personally, I will always run agility first. Now we have just made a spear. Okay, so spears is going to be in your perception tree. All right, so you could now, if you wanted to, you stick a point. Let's just stick a point into Spearmaster. Okay. That is now sticks and stones can break my bones, but if combined, make a nice spear. Spears do 10% more damage, and power attacks have a 20% chance to slow enemies. Stamina costs are reduced by 8% and 15% for power attacks. Find more spears and parts in loot. Now that's what you need to think about. So if you're going to run spears, if you put points into spears, then you can find more spear books. Now I want to go agility because I definitely want one in parkour because that increases your safe fall distance by 1 meter and reduces stamina cost by jumping by 10%. Always going to parkour. I try and get to the second level in parkour as quick as possible. The next thing we're going to do is deep cuts. I will tell you about that in a moment. And we're already running arrows, so I'm going to go into archery. So let's now head on over to this job, but before we do, is there any goop on the floor that I can harvest? There isn't. Of course there isn't. Let's quickly go over into here. I'm going to quickly do that and get rid of stuff. That I can get rid of. You I don't need for right now, or you, actually, because we've got a little bit of food, we've got a little bit of water, but we are going to open that, bring you down, We've got 15 bullets as well. Right, I'm going to head on over. There's a crawler down there. I'm going to stick to the road for a second because I want to find a goop pile that I can actually harvest up with my axe. The other thing, though, that you need to start thinking about, have a look in all of the mailboxes as you wander past. I can't believe there is no goop on the floor for me to actually throw my axe at. That's a little bit ridiculous. But once we do find one, we'll harvest it up. What is this? No, that's just stone. You're a zombie that I don't want to have any bar of right now, if I'm being honest. But I need some bones. Bones is what I need so I can make a bone knife. Because a bone knife would be super handy right now. And I cannot believe there isn't anything on the floor. But there we go. Sod's law, I suppose. Is there a mailbox outside here anywhere? I can't actually see one. So you come over to here. Start quest. What I remember though, come into here as well. If you're getting any books, if it's not been read, make sure you read it. That was an explosive. So we can now make pipe bombs, which is rather handy. Now you can, if you so wish, you can double loot these POIs, and so you can go around, loot everything, then come out, then tickle the button, then go back in and loot again. I don't tend to do that. I don't find it's the best way. I mean, it feels a bit cheaty, if I'm being honest. So, but just loot everything, because this is, ooh, there is a vending machine here as well. That's rather handy. Yeah, whoa, just, yeah, loot everything. You're empty, are you? Loot everything. You can pick up these office chairs and you can scrap them in your inventory to give you leather. If you're quick enough by stopping, you can stop the zombies from seeing you. These plants, pick them up. Great source of clay. So make sure you do that. Hello, sir. Can I bonk? Ooh. Can I bonk you through the hole in the toilet? There's things that you can you stand up, please? Can you get sat down, thank you. I'm saying things that I'm regretting. Ooh, there's some honey there. Nice. Check the toilets because, oh man, I'm not keeping paper. Not right now. But check the toilets because there is a very good chance you might find a hunting knife or a gun, a pistol, which is kind of handy. So, ooh, leather out of you. Anything searchable, search it. Right now, I pretty much take everything. We've got the box back at the trader. You can pick these chairs up, scrap them in your inventory. Like I said, we've got these now, so you can scrap you scrap down to leather. You can scrap these in your inventory as well. They scrap down to clay. And these chairs, scrap them in your inventory. They scrap down to wood. So that's really handy to have on you at all times. Quick look into you. Yes, I'll take you in case I get attacked and cut up. Ooh, potato seeds. Now, I do tend to keep the potato seeds if I can, because steak and spuds is a great kind of early food to start trying to get or head towards. Another little pot there, nice. And so I normally go bacon and eggs, and then it'll be straight onto the steak and spuds. Now I normally just sort of stick with that. How the hell do I get out of here? Do I have to go all the way around? Oh, I can literally just get up through here, can I? Can I? Hello, there we go. So we're out, and there's a nest here we can actually take as well. So if we're going to stay here tonight, which I think we are probably up here on the roof, we need to make sure that we are alone up here and we don't have any... Oh, you're there. We don't have any unwanted visitors. Is there no pigeons over here at all? I don't think there is, actually. Let's take those. I think we're probably gonna be okay up here. So you are somewhere we definitely need to be, but I saw a hole up here as well, which I think there is a zombie down here to our left and our right by the sounds of it. Yep, I'm actually going to get you to come out and up onto the roof here and attack me up here. So I've got a bit more space. As you can see, top of the screen on the compass up there, the red dots, they're zombies. When they disappear, they are dead. Or you can check, hello, or you can check at the bottom right hand side. If you get an XP pop like that, also means they're dead, which is really, really handy. Food pile. We need food. We definitely need to start eating something now. Here we need some water, really is more important, but this doesn't give us anything. Keep an eye out here. Dysentery, you do not want that. So I'm going to use that. I'm actually going to use one of my waters as well, just to bring my thirst back up. I'm also going to look in here. What have you got for me? I'm going to say no to you. You tube extender mod. So we take that. We're going to read that. I normally press A. Wow, that was loud. And oh, we got some more arrows from you. That was handy. Now we've still got to clear the area, so we do still need to go into here. I hate when you have to drop into places like this. There's, oh, I thought that was a zombie then, but it's not. Is there one in here? Quite possibly. Paper we don't want. Let's try and clear out what's left in here, because we do need to make sure. Oh, there's a goop pile. Nice. Actually, do I get bones out of that? Oh, shit. Right, so now... Oh, I'm a bit screwed, actually, because I've backed myself into a corner. If you need to, you can shut doors. They won't take long to break them down, though, like that. So I am just trying to build up a little bit of stamina right now so I can bonk if I can. Get you down. Oh, get back through there. Oh, man, she got me. She got me. She got me. This is why I wanted a knife, because a knife is a lot better for fighting in close quarters. I have... Oh, we've got 2 bow hunter books. Read both of them. We can make a better bow if we want to. See, now they're all coming at me now. They're all coming at me now, and that is not what we want right now. Another wiring book. Definitely going to read that. I've got some water and some beer. You are actually unlocked. Do I let you in? Let me go spear quickly and do that. And that. Can I get over you? Yes, I can. Right, get outside. Outside is going to sound weird, but outside is better. Outside is better because there is a lot more space. Now, there must be another room for me to clear. There is. It's in here. As you can see, the big yellow dot means there is a zombie in here. But it's not. It's just a snake. There we go. That noise means we are done. That snake is really, really handy, actually, because now I can hit my axe. We get some bones out of you. We get 4, 5. There we go. So now I've got some bones. I can make... I need to... Where the hell are you? I can hear you knocking. You're there. Right in there, mate. You're right. I can now make a bone knife, which is really, really handy. Where are you, sir? Where are you? Come on, can I get rid of you, please? Like that. You dead? No. You are now. Nice. Another book we will read. Handgun magazines. Improves handguns. That's really handy. So, is there a loot bag? Did I miss a loot bag? I don't know. I can't remember. Right, it does say return to trader. So this place is clear. Now, really and truthfully, you really want to take some time, if you can, and take down the 2 bottom rungs of this ladder. Otherwise, the zombies will be able to climb up to you. Now, the other thing you could do is, excuse me, you could climb all the way to the top and just take out like the top rung, and then everything else will fall down. Actually, you might have to take out the bottom one as well, if I'm being honest. So, but it is worthwhile doing. You can just sit up there and you can just find a nice corner to cower in, and you will probably be okay for day 1. But to be doubly sure, just in case you hit a button or something like that, just try and clear out at least the 2 rungs of any ladder so they can't get up to you. The other thing you do need to be concerned about as well is jump ups like this, because they will be able to get up to you from there. They might still be able to get up to you from there. Is that like a, that might be a 2 block jump, so you might be okay. But if you are worried about anything, just clear out these pallets here. You can take them out as well. Take them out with your shovel, because that will give you sand, cobble, wood, and other resources that you may well desperately need further on in the game. But we are kind of done up here. As you can see, now we are crouched down a little bit. You should be able to see another bar has come up there, and it says 15 now. It says 3. That is how visible we are. So if we now don't move at all, we should be okay until the morning. So if I'm being completely honest, probably should have brought the eggs with me, because I could have eaten them straight off. I'm going to scrap you down in my inventory. That puts us kind of okay now. We're not encumbered anymore, but we are going to need food, and we are going to need water. So I am going to eat you, and I am going to drink you. So like I said, I feel it's not the best start, but it's not terrible. We'll be okay. We'll be okay until the morning, at least. So as long as we don't move, we should be okay. So that is pretty much getting through the first day of 7 days to die. That's pretty much how I roll every single time I start a new series out. A lot of people will just wander about and they'll just bonk zombies after 10 o'clock and that. I don't play the game like that. I tend to be a little bit more relaxed, a little bit more like, yeah, I'm not doing that. I love stealth and stuff as well, so I am one of them people that will take 2 days to get around a POI just so I can stealth it and not have to wake any of the zombies up. Just makes life easier for me. But that is getting through day one. That's going to be a video kind of in itself, I think. And I think we're going to start looking at other little things in the game, like I'll show you into like workstations and the Forge Ahead books and stuff like that. And just little bits. I know I'm no master at this game by any stretch of the imagination, but I think somebody like myself doing stuff like this might help people get into the game. That's what I want to see. I want to see more people getting into the game. I'm now banging to 7 days all the time. I've kind of come away from my simulation games that I was playing, and I'm all in on 7 days. So please, if this video has helped you or you want to see any more videos, drop me a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you might want to see. I might be able to help out. You might put something down and I go, yeah, I have no idea. If you do want to see something, please drop me a comment. Let me know. But please, until next time, look after yourselves. Take care of each other. Please drop a like on this video. Drop that comment if you do. And I will catch you all in the next one.